rock and roll fans, I'm Wild Mick Brown and we're Dokken, and you're watching Badlands Weekly. It took 27 years and a place like Badlands Pawn, Gold, and Jewelry to bring us back together for the only U.S. show. If you missed our performance, catch us at the end of the episode from our live performance right here at the Badlands. Stay tuned for a great episode as we kick it off with Kris's Backdoor Bargain.
Yes!
Oh, hello. I'm Kris Knight, and I'm here for Kris's Backdoor Bargains, and I'm here with my friend Brian. And today we're going to talk about some construction tools, I guess.
Indeed we are. You are ready, aren't you?
I am. Let's tool some stuff.
Let's tool some stuff. We do have a large selection of power tools, construction type tools, and really about every tool under the sun right here in the Bargain Alley in Badlands Pawn. On this deck, you'll find number one, first and foremost, a great big table saw, which these two nice pieces of equipment are sitting on. This is a Craftsman 10-inch table saw.
Okay.
We've got it steal of a deal priced at $149.99. You won't touch it for anywhere near that new. And these things are built to last. Again, as Craftsman, they kind of last forever.
Yeah.
Up there, what you're playing with right there, that's a Hitachi radial arm saw, actually a sliding radial arm saw. So if you need to cut things nice and square, as you mark there, or if you need to cut them at a little bit of an angle, it's also a miter box, so anywhere from 0 to 45, and anywhere in between. You can take that home for $229.99. If you guys are in the business at all, people know Hitachi. It's top quality stuff. We also have several other tools from Bosch, DeWalt, Milwaukee, several others. If you find yourself under a little bit bigger project, or maybe you need to, after you've cut your studs, you need to actually attach them to the floor, we do have a few power tools from Hilti.
Okay.
If you're not familiar with what Hilti is, they are known for their hammer drills. They are the Rolls Royce of hammer drills, and this is one of their not so subtle ones. TE72, it is a huge hammer drill. It can drill gigantic holes.
You ain't kidding, and how?
And
wow.
Yeah. So, if you need to make some big holes in some concrete, you need to do it in a big hurry, Hilti's the way to go. This drill we've got priced at $420. You wouldn't touch it new for anything less than $1,500.
Cool.
It is a monster. It's very, very heavy.
Yeah.
We should try it out later.
Sure.
We got that chunk of sidewalk to remove.
Sure, we can do that.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Whatever works.
All right. Well, if not, we've also got some smaller ones from Hilti and again, several others. So if you're looking for great big tools or maybe a little bit smaller tools for more of a honeydew over the winter, I should say, finish in a basement, put in a bathroom, we've got just about every tool you could need. Even including some drywall stuff down there, maybe just doing some drywall repairs. Large selection of trowels, tapes, and the like.
Well, you can get it at Badlands Pawn anytime, Monday through Sunday, every day of the week from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
I'm El Diablo, and I play bass in the Badlands House Band. When I'm not out touring, I sell jewelry at Badlands Pawn.
Hi, I'm El Diablo from the Badlands House Band. You are watching Badlands Weekly, and this is Diablo's Diamonds. And with me today, I have Kris Knight from 94.5 K-Bad. Kris, I see you've picked out some really nice stuff. Tell me a little about this.
All the jewels. I just want all of them. I think I'm going to try everyone on and show people how amazing the wide array of jewels we have here at Badlands Pawn.
And you know, every single one of these are under $1,000.
Oh, very affordable.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
First one I'm going to show you here is a bracelet and earrings that Kris picked out. They are 14 karat gold. The whole set, this is amazing. The whole set is $899. Now what's fantastic about that price is we are here to make deals with you, and we're looking forward to you coming down. So if that's something you like, come talk to me, El Diablo, and we'll see what we can do for you. What about these earrings over here?
Well, these would be very nice for a cocktail. They're little hearts. They're just tiny hearts with rubies, I believe, in them. Really, really pretty and really simple for a good cocktail dress. I mean, you can wear your LBD, your little black dress.
Nice.
And then wear these earrings with it. That goes for the whole pair, the pair for $99.99.
I'm telling you, we have affordable jewels and gems down here at Badlands Pawn.
And this one right here, these are two separate pieces. But if you just get the jewel itself, that is $249.99. And then if you want to do the chain, or we do have other chains available as well, this is $126. So that whole combo is nothing that I'm going to do math on, but it's a very inexpensive, very beautiful necklace. I'm just going to start putting on all of the jewels. How's that sound?
Absolutely. I think
One
you should,
ring at a time. Here we go. We'll see if these all fit. And if they don't, we're just going to slide them on. I had one like this a long time ago. That's beautiful.
See, and again, every single one of these are under $1,000.
Yep. So we're just accruing it. Here we go. Haha. Look at how beautiful I look.
Absolutely.
I'm ready for any party now.
Remember, everything that you've seen here today is under $1,000. We want to make deals with you. Come on down to Badlands Pawn and let's get you suited up. Let's make some deals.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. What you got there, Mike?
Hey, what you got there, Mike?
You want to trade this, Mike?
Wow, you got this on trade at Badlands Gun Store, Mike?
All right, Mike, you're all set now. Go get your limit. All right, Mike, let's go get our limit. Whoa, Mike. Mike. Whoa, Mike.
Twisted Sister, 40 and it, the final tour, a limited number of days. Twisted Sister. Snyder, French, Ojeda, Mendoza, Portnoy, Saturday, October 22nd, Badlands Pawn. It will rock. Tickets start at $85 and are on sale now at the Badlands box office and online at badlandsboxoffice.com. Twisted Sister.
Here, come look at this.
Having a midlife crisis? Stop dreaming. Get everything you need to live your rock and roll fantasy today at Badlands Pawn.
Well, hey everybody, it's time for How About Chow. I'm hungry, I've been waiting all day to eat, and here is the man who's gonna cure my problem.
True story.
Yeah, Sam from Cleaver's Bad Deli. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great today.
It's time for lunch?
We are. We're gonna have a tomato caprese or salami caprese today.
All right, can I have 2 of them?
Certainly. We'll cut it in half for you.
Okay, sounds good, man. Let's roll, let's roll.
All right, well, we're gonna start with our Genoa salami. We're gonna put that down on the very bottom. It looks like it's overlapping, but the bread's gonna flatten out, so it'll come out right. And then we're gonna do our Roma tomatoes. Topped with fresh mozz. And fresh basil. And then we're gonna finish it with balsamic glaze.
It's like a work of art, man.
Yes,
It looks so nice I don't even want to eat it, but I will.
So now that we got everything put on there, we're gonna go ahead and get this in our panini press. Right there is the salami caprese.
All right, we're gonna try this bad boy out, the salami caprese. I'll let you know. Now that is incredible. The salami caprese, did I say it right?
Sure did.
Cool, man. Only at Cleaver's Bad Deli, where they make everything just the way you want it, and let me tell you, it's awesome. Sam, thanks, man.
Thank you, sir.
Another great sandwich. Cleaver's Bad Deli, come on down. I'm the Rev for How About Chow, baby.
Hey, it's Taylor back at Badlands Gun Range and Gun Store, and as it's hunting season, this is where you want to come for all of your hunting needs. Of course, that does include ammo, and I'm here with Mike. Mike, tell me, how do you know what ammo you need to use when you go out hunting?
Well, it depends on 2 things, Taylor. If you're hunting on any land that's regulated by the state, you have to use steel shot. If you're hunting on any private land, you want to use lead shot.
Okay, and how do you tell the difference then?
The box will actually say steel
That's
on
a good
it.
start. What if it's not in the box? Is there any tricks?
If it's not in the box, a magnet is good to have. In fact, game wardens will actually carry a magnet around if you're out hunting, so they can tell the difference and tell if you're lying about using what type of shot you're using. So magnet will actually stick to the steel, the lead won't.
Okay, that makes sense. So why is it important that we know the difference between steel and lead?
Well, first and foremost, we want to protect our environment in our state.
Okay.
The state spends millions of dollars trying to protect our environment, trying to protect our farmers. So the last thing we want to do is use the wrong type of shot to damage that environment. So steel is what we want to use, especially if you're in doubt. Always use steel. And if you're really unsure, what you should do is pick up the South Dakota Hunting Atlas, and it'll tell you exactly what type of shot to use and what type of environment you're shooting in.
And you've got those right here in the gun store.
We sure do.
So how do I know what size shot I need?
Well, it depends on the type of game that you're shooting. So if you're hunting dove or quail, which is a smaller bird, you're going to want to use a smaller shot. If you're hunting duck or pheasant or geese, you're shooting at a greater distance, so you want to use a larger shot.
Okay, and what I love is here at the gun range and gun store, if you have any questions about these things, you have all the materials and all of the equipment to help us figure out what we need, right?
We sure do.
Awesome. And what are your hours again here at the gun store?
We are 10 to 7 every day of the week.
One of my fondest memories as a child was getting up early on a Saturday and hunting with my dad. It was during those moments that he taught me how to shoot responsibly. And just like my dad, the staff at Badlands Gun Store and Range teach me the skills needed to be confident on the range, provide expert training through interactive classes, and help me find the right gun.
Class is starting as low as $75. Come find your confidence at Badlands Gun Store.
At Dollar Loan Center, the word no is a good thing. No collateral required, no prepayment penalties, no application fees, and best of all, no checking account required. When banks say no, we say yes. Getting a signature loan up to $2,500 or an auto title loan up to $10,000 from us is a no-brainer. Dollar Loan Center. Lending simplified.
I'm Ron Keel, the Metal Cowboy from the Badlands House Band and K-Bad Radio.
And I'm Cade from K-Bad 94.5, and this is your I Wanna Rock report.
Great to see you, Cade. What's going on?
You too, Ron. Getting excited. A lot of cool concerts coming to the Badlands. We're booked up pretty much through the rest of the year. Literally something for everyone. But let's start with the Badlands House Band.
Great. Well, the summer tour that never ends for the Badlands House Band continues as we continue to go back to some of these places we've been before. Back in Okoboji on October 29th for a big show at the waterfront. And also we're going back to Galveston, Texas for the Lone Star Bike Rally. Again, we did that event last year, and I guess it went over well because they're having us back.
Putting a lot of miles on that bus.
I think so, and a lot of miles on my carcass as well, but it's worth it.
And speaking of a lot of miles, we have Dokken, who's over in Japan right now, but they kicked off that tour here at the Badlands. How incredible was that?
The smoke is still clearing from that Dokken event, their only U.S. show on the tour. And from what I hear, the stuff in Japan is going fantastic. But in case anybody missed it, I know the show was sold out. There's a lot of stuff on our social media, on the K-Bad Facebook page and on the website, kbad945.com. We've got Crash and Taylor with interviews, behind-the-scenes stuff, music videos, and more. So make sure you catch up on all things Dokken and Badlands at those websites.
And not only did these guys perform for the first time together in 21 years, it's the first time they've really been together as a band in 21 years. This is a pretty historic deal for the Badlands.
It was an amazing experience seeing them rebond as men, as friends, as bandmates throughout the course of that process. And of course, we got the repercussions are still being felt because Lynch Mob, George Lynch, not just a guitar player, but a guitar hero in his own right, is coming back to Badlands with his band Lynch Mob on November 11th.
And Faster Pussycat.
That's right, a big double bill, a double shot K-Bad show. Tickets only $19.45 at the Badlands box office.
It is the I Wanna Rock report, so let's rock with Twisted Sister.
That's this weekend. Already it's here, it's upon us. Twisted Sister. And they're bringing the big show. Could be certainly their final show in Sioux Falls. Could be their final show in the U.S. So we're really proud to host Twisted Sister at Badlands. Tickets are going fast. If you haven't got them yet, you got to do it now. Get them at the Badlands box office, of course, online at badlandsboxoffice.com. We'll see you again next week. I'm Ron Keel, the Metal Cowboy.
And I'm Cade from K-Bad 94.5.
And this has been your
I Wanna Rock report.
I'm Crazy Frank from K-Bad Radio, and when I'm not terrorizing my listeners on the overnight ride, I'm looking for treasures in pawn shops, thrift shops, and all kinds of resale shops all over the area. And what better place to find treasures than the honey hole of all honey holes, Badlands Pawn Gold and Jewelry. Let's check it out. Hey, Jester. New stuff, huh? This what I think it is. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is something you really don't see every day. This is a World War II Japanese good luck flag. What would happen is back in World War II, soldiers, when they would go into the Japanese army, before they'd go off to battle, their family, their friends would give them a flag of their country, and they would write on it words of hope and encouragement in the hopes that it would keep that soldier safe. Unfortunately, many of those soldiers didn't come back from battle, and U.S. servicemen would take a memento from the battlefield. They didn't like to take swords, interestingly enough, because they were too hard to hang on to. People were constantly stealing them from each other. But these flags were a memento from the battle that they would take. Unfortunately, the fact that we have this flag here means that this did not bring a whole lot of good luck to one Japanese soldier. A lot of great World War II and Civil War memorabilia right here at the Badlands. You ordinarily would have to go to a museum to find pieces like this, and we've got them right here at the Badlands. Oh, speaking of Japan, check this out. There's a nice little item here, a Fender Stratocaster, made in Japan, which you don't see very often anymore. Guitar. What I love about these made in Japan Stratocasters, and one of the things that a lot of people love about these instruments, is they were so good. The manufacturing quality in Japan in the late 80s, early 90s, second to none. And they actually stopped importing these to the United States because the quality was so good, it was hurting their US-based sales. That it was made probably 1996 to 1997, making it one of the last Japanese-made instruments that were imported to the United States. And at $3.99, it may be Pepto-Bismol pink, but it's a price that won't give you indigestion. Check this out, a 1940s bone drill. Now, I know what you're thinking. What would you need a bone drill for? And I can't answer that question, but it is a super cool piece of medical history. I'm Crazy Frank with K-Bad Radio, and I'm crazy, but you would be crazy not to come down and get some deals for yourself.
Hunting season is important to me. I only get a few precious days each year to enjoy this sport. So when it's time to get a hunting license, a rifle, shells, or optics, I only trust the guys from Badlands Gun Store. Badlands Gun Store has everything, including this new 300 Win Mag. And when the birds start flying, Badlands Gun Store has any shotgun I need to take care of my upland and waterfowl pursuits. If you value your time in the great outdoors like I do, then go to Badlands Gun Store and let their great staff take care of you.
Get ready for a rock and roll riot. It's a K-Bad double shot show. Lynch Mob, Faster Pussycat, together. Friday night, November 11th, Badlands Pawn. Tickets are a low dough, $19.45. Get them at the Badlands box office and badlandsboxoffice.com. Don't you miss it.
Come look at this.
Having a midlife crisis? Stop dreaming. Get everything you need to live your rock and roll fantasy today at Badlands Pawn.
Hey everybody, what a great show this week. I can't believe it. It's finally here. We've been waiting forever. Here we are live with Dokken. Welcome to the Badlands, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And to have everybody sitting at this table, it's amazing. You know, you guys could have chosen Los Angeles, which is very, convenient for you, or New York or Chicago. And because of my long relationship with with Don. Thanks for putting in a good word for bringing this to Badlands, man.
No worries,
we really
boss.
appreciate
We're
it.
friends, and that's what you do. Pay it forward.
What's it mean to you to get the original guys back together and throw this little party out here?
Well, honestly, after I played here, and we talked about it, and I thought, if we did a reunion, how do you make it happen? Do we all go and get into a little SIR rehearsal room and schlep it out, and we all live in different areas, and everybody's going to drive to rehearsal every day, and logistically, it didn't sound very feasible.
Plus, being in LA, we'd have a lot of distractions.
Got everything. So I thought, we need to get away from our home life, our environments, so we can just focus on the four of us, out of our other worlds. And I thought, this is where we should do it.
But us rehearsing in the facility that we'll be playing really is wonderful, because we get tuned in. We don't have to then pick up and move to a whole other city and different location and feel all disembodied. I mean, this will be home for us. And we haven't played together in 20 years.
And it's our pleasure to warm you guys up for this big thing, because obviously the Japan issue is why we're all here. I mean, we're not kidding anybody that you got together to come back to Badlands, but to be involved in that. And how did that come about? How did the Japan shows all come about in the first place, and why Japan, and what happened? I know Tom Mayhew had a little bit to do with this.
He had quite a bit to do with it.
Because Tom, he cut his teeth with Guns N' Roses. He's, Tom's like the A-list guy. Right. Takes care of Axl.
No, he's not. He's not an A-list.
He's right there. Don't build him up too much.
But, Tom cut his teeth on Dokken.
So Tom had a lot to do with wrapping this up.
He started out as our first drum tech, and now he's way more famous and rich and powerful than we are.
He's a huge industry giant.
Well, I've had a ball talking to him, and of course, Tom, you're now famous here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, too.
By the way, do you remember Tom came up with your name, Mr. Scary?
That's true.
That's
true. In the front of the bus, and there was a little skeleton hanging off the rearview mirrors. Why does a bus have a rearview mirror, by the way? I don't know. But anyways, and you said that's our mascot. That's Mr. Scary. It wasn't even supposed to be me. It was that little skeleton that you named Mr. Scary. And somehow it transferred to me. I don't know why.
Don, what can we expect Friday night?
Well, what we are doing is what I'd call deeper tracks. We're not just going to do the hits. We're going to do songs that I haven't personally sang in probably 15 years.
So it's going to be a fan show. And everybody who's coming are fans. It isn't somebody just walking around looking for something to do Friday night, because it's sold out so quick. Fastest show we've ever sold out here at Badlands, by the way.
Faster than Kiss, right? Because we're bigger than Kiss.
By the way, there's songs that we won't be doing in Japan that are going to be bonuses on the DVD that we come up with.
Oh, okay, great.
Well, we're doing a quasi-acoustic set as well,
right.
which we're not doing.
This show won't be the Japanese show. I mean, we're in Japan. We're just going to go full steam ahead. This won't be like Japan. This is a one-time show. It has been logistically harder than you don't just get back together and book 6 shows and go. Wow. So there's a lot of things you got to cover, the bases. But
exactly when you get on stage, that's the easiest part, right? You guys find that
I've
all
always
happening?
said, they go, what's it like? I said, it's 22 hours of hell for 2 hours of glory.
Well, we are thankful that the 2 hours of glory are going to be right here at Badlands Pawn Gold and Jewelry, and helping keep us on the map, and hopefully we have a small part in your success in Japan, and
big part.
And a long friendship, and again, thanks for
Here's to Badlands.
Here's to Badlands.
Thank you. That's going to wrap it up here on this episode of Badlands Weekly, and by the magic of television and our incredible television department, we're going to go live to Dokken right now from the $1 Million stage at Badlands Pawn. This is the only time you may ever see something this cool again. We'll see you next time on Badlands Weekly. I'm Chuck Brennan, Dokken here. Take care.
I'd love to see you in the morning light. Gonna sing. I'd like to feel you when it comes to night. Now I'm here and I'm all alone. Till I know how it feels. Tried so hard to make you see, but I couldn't find the words.
I'm Ron Keel, the Metal Cowboy, here to rock some legal talk with our good buddy Scott Hoy from Hoy Trial Lawyers. Good to see you, Scott.
Good to see you, Ron.
I know a lot of your clients have questions about workers' comp.
Steve contacted me on a work comp question. He said that he had a slip and fall at work and that work comp took care of it. And he said, do I have an independent claim for the slip and fall? Against your employer, no. Your only claim is for workers' compensation. But if you have an injury while you're on the job that's caused by somebody else, then you still have that claim. But against your employer, you only have workers' compensation.
If you have any questions about workman's compensation or work-related injuries, get in touch with Scott Hoy, HoyTrialLawyers.com. I like him. You can trust him.
Thank you, Ron.
You got it.